We are the first Pakistan Lahore High Court is known in the world of its 5 most important cities, things they have done. The President of the Lahore Chamber is sitting here, the President of the Pakistan Engineering Council is sitting here. I will first tell them, 2 months ago, we set up the Center for Arbitration. Waseem Sahab, you have a Center for Arbitration in Islamabad. We did that with Mansoor Shah Sahab and myself. The Lahore Chamber knows we have set up the ADR committee and ADR center there. Their things have been recognized by the courts. Lahore High Court has the commercial courts here, Lahore High Court has the ADR here, Lahore High Court has the overseas cell here. The most importantly is, आप लोगों की अपनी गलती है. If you look at the PLD, CLD of the last 1 year, you have 22 judgments of Supreme Court, Lahore High Court, Sindh High Court, Peshawar High Court, and most importantly, AJK, adopting the approach of mandatory mediation. Lahore High Court, Justice Shahid Kareem has given 4 more judgments now on adopting the approach of mediation. This is the concept we should be proud of. What is I want to say is importantly, सबसे important to build the confidence of investor. To build the confidence of the business is a duty of the court. And the court can only give the confidence because the public confidence lies in the court. You are the lawyers. If you go back and look at the Lahore High Court website, if you go back and read the judgments of the Supreme Court and High Court, 2024 SCMR 947 and the judgments of the Supreme Court PLE 25 Supreme Court page 1, if you examine those judgments carefully, you understand the Pakistan's courts' motivation and inspiration to the other countries. India, Singapore, Dubai, they are relying on the thing, but not the principal seat, Lahore High Court. Except Justice Shahid Kareem. You have to come and convince, the lawyers have to be convinced first. Judges has to be convinced by lawyers to have this approach. Syed Mansoor साहब ने आपको सुबह कहा, मैं ये कहता हूँ, mediation is not taking away your work. You take a case. In my judgment of Netherlands, Morga Valley जो है 2024 CLD page 565, it says early neutral party valuation. When the case comes to a court says I've seen the file in my E&E, early neutral party evaluation. I have evaluated your case. I suggest you for mediation, maybe perhaps a facilitative, perhaps a evaluative. If you think is evaluative, I'll ask you to then fix a case, and if you think is facilitative, the mediator role is only to suggest, not give you any suggestion, just to facilitate your thing to have the other parties. It will not take away anything from you. आपको बार बार बताता हूँ, उर्दू में समझाता हूँ, ADR का मतलब होता है arbitration. Arbitration इस 1940 एक्ट जो हम नया लॉ लेके आ रहे हैं, 2025 का नया एक्ट आ रहा है, उसमें थोड़ी बहुत इंटरवेंशन थी, उसको बेहतर किया, अच्छी बात. नंबर 2 मीडिएशन, रिकंसिलिएशन इज बाय द कोर्ट. नंबर 3 इज मीडिएशन. तो मैंने अप्रोच शुरू की. व्हेन आई वाज सिटिंग एज अ जज इन इंग्लिश कोर्ट्स 2 years ago, I was sitting in the court of Churchill wala. Churchill judgment is 2024 3 England and Wales Court of Appeal page 1417, where the Lord Jeffrey Vaux and the Lady Suker has held that now we are changing the law of England to have them have the mandatory mediation in the English. That was a big thing. They amended the law. Same thing when I gave this judgment 2024 CLD page 1 Faisal Zafar, I had to start something from the scratch. I was very lucky to find Supreme Court judgments of Justice Mansoor Ali Shah's judgment 2023 SCMR page 1, जहाँ पे ये लिखा हुआ कि जी you can have the pro mediation bias approach. So what happened was, finally जब SPD का केस है Strategic Planning Division का, उस PLD 2024 Lahore page 565, I had to say that we need to amend the income tax law. Luckily, good news. आज हम कह सकते हैं हमने मीडिएशन का सेमिनार अटेंड किया. क्या सीखा? 4 सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जजमेंट्स, 4 बेंच 3 बेंच की. दूसरा 5 हाई कोर्ट लाहौर की, 3 4 6 सिंध हाई कोर्ट की, 7 पेशावर हाई कोर्ट की, 1 एजाज जम्मू कश्मीर की, सब ने एक दूसरे को कहा हम आपको रिलाय करते हैं, फॉलो नहीं कहा। रिलाय मीन्स अंडर आर्टिकल 201 that my ratio descendi is depending on your approach. What have you done now? Mostly good news. हम जब जाते हैं, why do we go abroad every month? जी, when we gave this approach in Pakistan, like the English Churchill case, English, they changed their CPC and brought the mandatory mediation. And good news to you now, PLD 2024 Lahore 565, PLD 2025 Supreme Court page 1, 2024 SCMR page 947, the Home Construction, and the 4th bench judgment of the Supreme Court, RBK Bills 2023 SCMR 1856. They have amended, added, included mandatory mediation in section 134 of the Income Tax Ordinance 2001, which says that in the case of SOE, state-owned enterprises, there is no appeal. They shall go for mandatory mediation. That's all. So we proudly say Pakistan has not walked, has running fastly on the approach of ADR. For what? Pakistan economy is critical. Pakistan wants the investment of foreigners in Pakistan, and the barometers are the law firms. When you look at the World Bank report, they say how good is Pakistan to invest in, what is the Pakistan climate to invest US support of climate investments. They say Pakistan has improved tremendously. Pakistan's ranking, when I was setting up the commercial court with the World Bank, our ranking was 156 or 190 countries. Today, Pakistan ranking to do business is 112 now. Because Pakistan has commercial courts. Pakistan Supreme Court and High Courts are working day and night by giving confidence to investors. I'm asking you to take the copy of the PLD article by Kalla, who's sitting here, which quotes my judgment, which I end when I wrote the judgment on the arbitration. I wrote, it's a duty of the courts to promote ADR, and by way of developing the confidence of the parties, and adopt the ADR without lengthy litigation before the courts, which practice would definitely strengthen the... ये बात सुने, ये बांट देंगे पीछे जरा किसी को, ये कॉपी रखी हुई है, ना पढ़ के आ रहे हैं, ना बांट रहे हैं कॉपियाँ, ना वेब में देख रहे हैं, फिर सुनने के आए हैं कोर्ट में, ये बांटो पीछे सारी बांटो पीछे, समाज ले आओ, पीछे लेके आओ, या ठा लो सारी के कर। Mohammed साहब, लोगों को you should, people are coming here, you should be given them because they should, if they're not reading, you can give them to read something. So this is an article written by a lawyer from Pindi mentioning that there is the new positive thing for Pakistan to look into. Pakistan laws have been changed, Pakistan laws have been mended, Pakistan judgments have been coming in. Do we need to say now that Pakistan is not a good country to invest? Pakistan is a good country to invest now. We have now ratified the Singapore Mediation Convention. Just we have now going ahead of every deal now. As a judge, I can only say to you, I can quoted judgment of the Supreme Court of Pakistan just to say this is Shah will be speaking 3 p.m. We need to do before that, and he is the man who is a part of all together. There is ADR task force by the Supreme Court and the members of the task force. Our basic duty of the Commission by the Supreme Court is to look at the we have changed the law, we have amended certain things, we are giving them judgments for you all. What I want you to read this citation 2024 journal. There are other articles in the PLD and CLD and even the Lahore website. Can you open that? If you don't read now, go to the Lahore website. There is the ADR commercial courts. ये बनाए commercial courts ADR भी बनी हुई है. से कमर्शियल कोर्ट्स, ये नीचे आए, नीचे नीचे commercial in the whole Punjab. There are no right commercials being just one commercial, one man. They don't play the matter. Because I supervise after this course. You don't know Lahore, and now go back to these commercial third lesson. These are all judgments by time given by these are courts. This is the commercial judgments. High Court वापस High Court हो जाए. So this is team sir. अब आप खुश कहते हैं चिराग तले अंधेरा. Everything has been done for the judgment of the High Court. Yeah, High Court judgments. These are all stand of the High Court. You're not aware of that. Go to the ADR committee. We have ADR in the court. ADR committee in the High Court. Day and night always solve the problem because is police. It's an alternate dispute resolution when the concept of alternate the civil system, system, can refer the word dispute resolution. To end, court a punch of 1995. हमने बात की bad. So what is it? Bad things, good things. I look at class, full class of M. It's my duty to say good. I was writing a judgment. I quoted a punch of 8. It's called create. Something is good and something is bad. How it came? A law goes to the end. Okay, so create. Can I have an end? He gave it. Oh my friend, God, the end. Are good and some parts are bad. But look at the good part. See the bad.